joined by case manager Alan Dowson after this afternoon's 4-2 win against Tooting Mitcham. Alan, we came out of the blocks absolutely firing today. How important was it to get that good start?
We said just before we went out, like, you know, instead of usually what it's like play yourself in the game, what was pointless about it there. We come to the traps quick. Lodge, trainer, Findsy up front were excellent for first 10 minutes and really, really good. We looked as though we were going to score at every opportunity. On the defensive part, we looked as though we could concede a few as well, to be honest. You know, I don't know if it's nerves or what, but we had a free header from a corner having to score 2 goals which are from the park football really, but we've got to get over that and kick on. It's the results at the minute. Some things went forward. Yeah, of course it did. Some things haven't. But next week, 45 teams are going to be in this little push, and it's going to be game on. And you know, we've got to hold our nerve. Will the others do the same? I think some will give, to be honest. And could be out the playoffs in the last game of the season, or we could be second here with a game on Monday night. It's simple as that. So a week today. So that's how it is. And I can't. Again, I don't know what to think. I'm not delighted with the game because I didn't really enjoy the game that much, to be honest. I didn't think it was a very great sounding performance. It's just like Friday were pretty pathetic, but the result was important, and if that's the case, we'll just keep on cracking on and try to get, you know, we've got to win next week. No ifs or buts, we've got to get our job done first. It's an old cliche, but that's what we've got to do. But again, yes, I am disappointed at some of the results and disappointed with the 2 goals we've conceded, and should be a bit more solid, and disappointed at some performances again. But there you go, what can I do? We've just got to kick on, train Thursday and go for Saturday, simple as that. Yeah, 1 training session left, 1 game left. Let's see what, you know, I hope the supporters will come down and leave a 12th man again, which the support was very good today. So we just got to do our job.
We did create a lot more today though than we did on Friday. Yep. Dean Lodge, I thought, in particularly first half, is the Dean Lodge of old today, wasn't it?
Dean Lodge of old in the first half, Dean Lodge of old in the second half. Great attacking wise, cost with defensive wise. That's why you play him. You play him. I brought him back to try to nick where he might just be allowed to nick win in the playoff final. He's got a lot of work on his game because obviously we've got him twice from a Conference South bench, if you like, so he's not quite up to in the Conference South yet. I believe we had a good pre-season, he might be, but he's got to do with defensive duties well. But he didn't do his defensive duties very well, but he's done his attacking well. So it's one of them. Do you want to see 4-2 or 6-5s every week, or 4 or against, or do you want to be a bit tighter? That's the way football is. It's the decisions we've got to make as a management, when to play and when not to play. To be honest, support us. Some will say got to win, get in the playoffs. Others will say would rather lose 5-4 and, you know, and then not as a good game. And that's the thing with players. You've got to judge different characters in the team, you know.
With Bobby Traynor out to the right wing second half to play Paul Vines up front on his own. What's the thinking behind that?
Because the full-backs were getting out, we'll have to have a little bit of attacking, sort of went 2 wide with Lodgy one side and Bobby other to stop the full-backs getting out, go 3 against 3 in their middle, because they do pass it well, and a very, very good football on the side with Birdie, who's got a good side there, and it passes it very well, and everybody will tell you the best football inside in the league. I think everybody knows that. So we knew that we would pass a lot of balls in front of her, but it's just to kill the game, just win the blinking thing, to be honest, because yes, we could have won 5 or 6, but also it could have been 2-0 and it could have been 3-0, and that's the defensive efforts we're making at the minute. So it's just when it was 4-2 or 3-1, let's kill the game and just win the game 4-2, something like that, you know.
Paul Vines looked like he particularly enjoyed his goals today.
Yeah.
How much of a difference did it make playing against your former club like he was today?
I want to do well, but it's finished with now with Vines and Tooting. I hope he's going to be a Cares player for the next couple of years. You know, he's had a good stint there with Billy and George and was successful there with his brother and Dean Hamlin and Clayton, and a very successful side. But you know, the structure has changed there now, the manager has changed there now, so I don't think there's any, like, you know, against the supporters. I think he got on very well with their supporters, but he gets on very well with our supporters. So obviously he'd be happy, you know, to score for us and all that, because the supporters made him very welcome. And I think he likes playing for them. So I think you saw him score last week. He done the same celebration. I don't think there was anything against Tooting. It was just the way that he's happy scoring goals, you know.
Took Gary Mack off in the second half. Was that to rest him ahead of
course,
this Saturday?
He's had a few injuries in. If we are going to get the top 5, and if Gary wasn't playing, we'll not do it. Simple as that, because we haven't got a right back. Thompson's filling in there and Max is trying to fill in there in the last couple of games, because Dina's been injured for 10 games or whatever, 2 months. We're stuck in that area, so if we struggle defensively with Gary as well, we'll be in a lot of trouble next week, never mind in the playoffs, you know. So we just got to get him right. He's massive important. The reason is I would like to see how many games we've played when he's played and we've lost. I'm thinking of folks and I can't think of many, so that's how important he is to our team. We need him in the team, simple as that. And we got to, we need him. And he'll be alright for Saturday. It's just a precaution. When it was 3-2, I would have left the same. 4-2 with 5 minutes to go. Let's just get him off and go from there,
Tom Bird went right back when Gary McDick off. Is that an option for Saturday?
Possibly, but it'll not be an option for Saturday because Gary will be fit. But little Manuel and Iñaki and all that little Spanish kid we've got, he done okay and he's got a lovely left peg on him. Birdie at right back, he can play there. Birdie's a footballer. Birdie can play wherever, to be honest. He's had a good season. Birdie, fantastic season. So he's doing okay. So yes, there's options all round, because if it was left back, I've got about 9 left backs I have. But right back's a problem because Dina and Max has tried there, not quite. Thomas tried there, not quite right. So we just got to make sure. But Thomas can play. Thomas will be okay. I thought he was excellent against Carl Shorten, and I'm sure he'll be against stronger, more fixed set lads next week at Moorgate in the windy conditions down at the coast. He'll be a lot better, Thompson, I think, to be honest.
You mentioned that you're disappointed with the goals we can see this day. How important is it to drill into the players that we can't make mistakes like that next week?
It's not just next week. It's been all season. In the last 4 years, we've had a problem with ball in the box. And I thought for 2 centre halves I've got that it wouldn't be so a problem, but we've got Hook's big lad midfield and Fengs is a big kid and all, and I'm thinking, come on, we need Max and Thompson are big lads, and we keep getting free headers now. But like, for example, when it was 1-0 to us, we had a free, I don't know how we ran off, but we had a free, you seen the goal last week, I saw it on YouTube. That's a bad goal to give away, that could be the difference. If we do make it by 2 points, you could look back and say we had it defended better in the first 20 seconds of the game. We could have been in a lot stronger position. But we'll improve on that, and we'll work on it on Thursday, and if we work on it on Thursday, we'll work on Saturday. If we beat them Saturday, we could be down here on Monday, and it's simple as that. And that's how football works. I've seen it happen so many times before. There's some tough games, some tough games out there to play. I'm telling you that now.
Next week it is all or nothing. That's what you're going to go for. You've got to go for the win.
I don't know, people just saying, people saying there, like, Craig's just won 4 in a spin again. You've got Haver next week, and he'll be up for it. And of course, everybody will be up for it. We'll want to win that game. There's like, for example, Maidstone beating Bevy. When today Bevy beating Leicester, it's nothing. Today at 2-1, you had a couple of chances we could have been out with completely. We're going down there for a chance to go to second top of the league with 1 game to go, and we've got to be positive, believing that we win, we go in the playoffs. I think it'll happen. I think if we win, we'll be in the playoffs. That's what my neck is. I said at the start of the season we should get in the playoffs. I said at Christmas we should get in the playoffs, and I'm saying it now. And after 42 games, the table doesn't lie. So if we're not be good enough, I believe we are, and I believe we'll get in the playoffs. We've got a chance like anybody else, to be honest.
It's an advantage, isn't it, that we're not just chasing 1 team, we're potentially chasing 4 teams. It's in our favour, isn't it?
Massively. If you thought it was just for a top 5, you'd be thinking cricket, but with 4 teams in it and the pressure on them as well. We've been out the top 5 for quite a bit now and won 5 out of 6. And 5 out of 7 and drawn 1. A lot of these teams have been in there and are looking, thinking, great, if we lose next week, we've been out of it, so the pressure's off us, to be honest. We'll go down to Moorgate, enjoy the game. It's a waste of time talking with any other team because we've got to win that game, simple as that, and that's what we'll do. We'll go down there and we'll beat them on Saturday, I think, and then we'll work hard on Thursday, and we'll crack on from there.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers, well played,